Hi Pisces, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to the 7th of February. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened. It could be happening now. It could be happening sometime in the future. And also, please remember these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Moving on, I feel. Moving on to something that is a dream, or trying to bring it into fruition. So we've got the Dreamer card here, which is the Fool in the normal tarot deck. So it is a leap of faith for you to move towards someone, a different situation, a more stable situation, I would say, from where you're coming from. But you're holding all of this in, this idea of moving away. You're holding on tightly, I feel, to your stability. We've got the Four of Earth. Holding on very tightly, even though it's a dream to move away or create a new life with someone. You're holding on very tightly to your stability for some reason. The reason for that is, I've got this Four of Water. Trying not to get too over emotional, I feel, but you have been emotional. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities, and kind of like getting that this is emotional depletion, this disappointment. But there is someone, a dream. I almost see that this cup here as a dream to connect with. You're too busy looking at these cups here. You're too busy looking at the past to notice this one here. But I feel that this is this dream person. They've always been there for some reason. A lot of emotional depletion, but you're holding on very tightly to your stability in order to come through this, or to move through that energy of the Four of Water. You're trying to get yourself stable. You don't want to sit in this emotional depletion for too long. And that's echoed by this Queen of Air. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. It's almost like laughing at this situation and saying, oh, didn't really need to sit in that energy for too long. I don't know why I did it. It gave me a headache. My heart was sore. But I can move towards something that is more in tune with my vision of the future. I seriously think, and they keep making me come back to this card here, this cup here that's always been in the background is this dream person. You're moving towards them. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And so lovely to see that you will be, or are, clearing away all residual energy, all negativity. It's almost like they're giving me a brand new start. It is a leap of faith. You don't know how the other person feels. And I don't think that you're in communication. Yeah, look at this. Clearing this murkiness away, but making yourself stable in order to make good, grounded, informed decisions for the future. We've got enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So very busy going around your business, I feel, Pisces, in order to bring about stability into your situation. But nevertheless, you're clearing away with this Queen of Air any negative thinking, anything that's negative, in order to bring about a balance to your life. And I think more importantly, it is about finding that balance for you, that equilibrium, moving away from a very hurtful situation. Yeah. Got this Page of Air, so that's spatty catty comments between each other. So It's put you in a very heady space. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. And I do see that as kind of like a breakup, a breakdown in communication, a breakup of a relationship. It's not only been emotionally disappointing, it's also put you in a very heady space. So you're actively moving through that energy now. You're clearing it away in order to gain stability. But you're not opening up to anybody at this moment in time. You're not inviting anybody in. You have someone in mind or a vision for the future, but you're very busy going around your own business. You're not engaging in conversation with anybody because you're just trying to heal from the situation. Yeah. 3 there. Great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. So forgiving yourself, don't hold on to negativity or low vibrational energy, and you're also forgiving the other person in order to get rid of that energetic attachment between both of you. Okay, once you forgive, you release. Forgive, release. It's out into the wilds. That energy's gone. You can move freely forward. Okay. Gorgeous. So what else does Pisces need to know in relation to this reading? And highest messages only, please. So you're going through a disappointment and heartache that's given you a headache towards something that's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, the Ace of Earth. So a lot of stability coming in. And it is to do with a dream, connecting with somebody, a dream situation, a dream person. The Ace of Earth, it's you offering that person stability, a stable relationship, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. But this is you actively, Pisces, offering someone a very stable situation from where you've come from, and they are a dream to you. And look at that, the Lover's card. So it's kind of like this dream here is the ultimate relationship for you, the ultimate relationship. Yeah, a lot of slow moving energy on this board though. So yeah, putting in the time and effort with this person or this situation to create the vision for the future. Gifts of money, time or effort. Here we go. Working on yourself again. New career opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. You're creating the life that you want going forward, but you're also offering this in a very stable way to somebody that is a dream to you. So not only is it a dream life, it's a dream relationship. You feel stable enough to offer this person a dream situation. Well, you see it as a dream situation. You're offering your love to someone. Very firm, solid, grounded foundations to build upon. Gorgeous. Okay, so what else does Pisces need to know? What else does Pisces need to know in relation to this reading, please? In relation to this reading. It's very steady in this room today. Yeah, okay. Do we need all of those cards? Because, no, I'm not taking them. Need to present them one at a time, please. Anything for Pisces. The reason I say that is, if they give me too many cards, sometimes they're not the cards that should be seen. They will tell me and I can put them back in the pack, but yeah, okay. So yeah, the wheel's turning. Look, clearing away all negativity, working towards this dream, however this situation is for you. The wheel turns in your favour. We've got a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. But I feel like even when you put the effort into a dream situation, it suddenly gets going with these energies here. We've got the 4 of Fire. Look at this: contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project, which is you creating the dream life with the dream person. Which is beautiful. But it's all about you putting in that groundwork, that effort, gifts of time. So perhaps it is the reconciliation of this one here. It doesn't feel it. This feels brand new. But we'll see what the cards have to say. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please, in this gorgeous reading? Pisces, Pisces in love. Highest messages only for Pisces. Pisces in love. Very intriguing, because we don't know if it's somebody that you're going back to or somebody that you're going forward to, but there's a lot of forward motion. So I would say that you're moving forward away from this situation, away from negativity, away from heartache, away from discontentment. You're moving so swiftly towards a much better mindset and life. 5 of Water, yeah. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. Very Mardy heart space over here for the demise of this situation. The positive, there's always a positive and a negative, okay, out of situations. It could be the positive out of this situation is you're free to pursue your dreams, your dream life, your dream person. Or it could be, okay, there's a break needed in order for you to come back together. But we'll have a look at the rest of the tarot, because it's not clear. Yeah. I think that you intuitively see, and you've been keeping everything to yourself here. The demise of this relationship. You've got High Priestess mode. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Carefully consider what you want before acting. Knowing this needs to go, and it is a mindset. It is a psychological and a emotional response to disappointment, I feel. You need to cut it in order to get the best out of the future, which you are with this Queen of Air here. But also you've been holding all of this in, so not speaking about it with the other person. You've been holding all this disappointment and this headache inside for some reason. And it feels like you're scared to voice it. You're scared to voice this disappointment for some reason. You're energetically, look at this, you're moving on from this situation here, these psychological and emotional processes, in order to get the best out of your situations going forward. And there is a dream relationship out there, a dream life, a dream relationship, and you want it like it was yesterday. So what else does Pisces need to know in relation to this reading, please? Pisces in love. Oh, look at this. Yeah, life experience card comes in. A significant life event. It is about how you process your thoughts and emotions. A powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings and close off that chapter, that way of thinking and feeling. You need to leave it behind, because it's not serving you here. It's just causing instability. You need to leave it. Whatever cyclic kind of cyclic events they've given me, that's so strange. Whatever is cyclic within a relationship, say disappointment comes in, you get really mardy, and then you come out of it. Disappointment again, you get really mardy, come out of it. It's ruled by our emotions, isn't it? And they're asking you to just leave that mindset and that emotional response behind in order to get the best out of the future. So I do see this life experience is you actually owning up from this High Priestess, keeping it all to yourself, actually owning up to how you process psychological and emotional responses to disappointing situations going forward. It's leaving that all behind. And what a gorgeous progression. And look at the enhancement as well. When we leave those kind of like negative, low vibrational ways of thinking and feeling behind, and we can see the wood for the trees, our life becomes so much more easier energetically to move through. You're sick of it, look. You're sick of the way that you respond to things. Got the 8 of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth, yeah. just recognizing those facets never served you. And it's kind of like sitting back in a chair and thinking, with this life experience card, why does this keep happening to me? Well, the reason is because we react in specific ways, and sometimes it's learned behavior. So we'll go back to a behavior that we don't see as being detrimental, and then that cycle starts again and again and again. And after a period of time, we should be saying to ourselves, sitting back and analysing the situation and going, oh, actually, I could have handled that a little bit better. Why am I feeling so depleted? It's not really that. Making mountains out of molehills, almost. And pulling that energy, pouring your energy into something that is just not going anywhere. It's an emotion. You need to pull your energy back and put it into something that has some forward movement rather than an emotion or a psychological response, because you can get trapped in that energy and it's very difficult to maneuver away from. You can only do that by actually pulling back, sitting there and thinking, oh, okay, I don't need to be this emotionally depleted by it. I don't need to have a headache. Just look at it from a different perspective. Yeah, okay. So, look, I think it is actually getting whatever disappointment this is. It's like I said, it's talking more about psychological and emotional responses, but whatever catty spatty truth delivered without tact, this is an argument between you and someone else. And it's not a full-blown raging argument. I feel it's just chipping away at each other. It's little nibbly kind of just low vibrational spitty spatty comments like, why did you do that, or this is really disappointing. And it kind of like brings the mood down. It has an effect on your relationship because you're both looking at each other saying, what the hell are we in this? We're not making each other happy. What needs to change? You know you know where your heart lies. You know that. And I seriously think this is you just changing your mindset in order to get this relationship back on track. Queen of Air. Yeah, look. You're sitting there thinking, why am I reacting like this? Why am I doing that? It's just detrimental to me. Not only me, it's hurting my relationship or how I view the world. Yeah, Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money, and it could also stem from, and we're all in a very precarious situation at the moment, what with, the whatever is going on in this world at the moment, this pandemic that we're all living through. And it's not just countries, it's every single human being on this planet. It is humanity as a whole. We're all living through this global catastrophe. And it will bring fear. There's fear surrounding our stability in the material world. How are we going to make it? Because a lot of people have, unfortunately, their employment has either been furloughed or companies are dissolving. So I can understand you overreacting in some way, shape or form and trying to hold on tightly to your stability, but it's also hurting your relationship. It's hurting you going forward. You need to cut it and just start from scratch. That's it. They're almost saying to you, start from scratch. Look at things through different eyes. Look, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's changing your mindset. It could also be leaving the material world as a whole and doing something that's more in tune with your soul. But it's definitely the revelation. It's definitely you leaving a process behind. Yeah, brilliant new ideas and inspiration. Seeing the truth of a situation. A challenging beginning. It is coming back to this person that you do see as a dream. It's a challenge for you. You want to get it back on track. It is a dream to be with this person. You want that relationship. You want stability. You want to offer them a stable start. You want to offer them a truth. A truthful, stable start. Restart even. With the truth, it's clearing away. It's clearing away you keeping all your everything to yourself. You're going to have to fess up and tell this person how much they mean to you and how disappointed and what kind of things have been going on in your head and heart, because you're not speaking about it. You're clearing that away in order to have a brand new start, which is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So you do want to offer them the truth, which in itself brings about stability, and you can get this going and the wheel turns in your favor. It's just beautiful. Too many cards. See, they've done it again. Okay, what else does Pisces need to know? It is very difficult. Yeah, look, it's a renewal between... See how fast that card came out then? That was incredible. The speed of light. And that's how you feel. You want to get it back on track like it was yesterday. Review and evaluate. A favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Being very truthful about how you feel. So your psychological and emotional processes, just fessing up, just saying to them, okay, this is how I feel. I'm sorry I haven't been that open in the past, but this is what I want for the future. Brings about all this gorgeous stability in your life. Beautiful. Got the Page of Earth. So this is talking about tiny, stable messages, lines of communication, I feel, between you and the other person, that I feel actually you are cutting or have cut. It's a void, it's a dissolvement of this situation, this relationship here, this connection. The Four of Water, the Page of Air, Five of Water, the Three of Air. It's just that, it's that breakdown. All is not lost. If you look at these cards here, open your eyes to the possibilities. You can turn it around. You don't have to sit in emotional depletion, not seeing the positive in a situation. You can grow from that situation here, which is what you're doing with this Eight of Water. You're growing from this situation or this way of thinking and feeling. You're leaving it behind and renewing. It's a new zest for life with this life experience card. It's just gorgeous. So we've got here with the Page of Earth, it says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a newer area of study. So something presents itself along the way, which opens your eyes to further possibilities of gaining a stability, financial stability for the future. It's just gorgeous. And that's all because you've changed your mindset. Look at that. Look at the progression of energies. It's absolutely gorgeous. Once we change our viewpoint and we can see things through a clear sight, and it's also owning up to ourselves. Some of the things that we are as individuals and our facets, some of them are negative. We always have positive and negative facets. Okay, nobody is all positive all of the time. Don't think that you have to be this squeaky clean person, because that's unrealistic. Okay, but it's how we deal with the negative that is the most important, how we deal with it. So you need to embrace your dark side as well as your light side in order to live the life that you want. You can't deny the dark. If you deny it, you push it away, it just manifests as negativity. You must embrace it. You must embrace it. And that's what you're doing here. You're looking at that situation, embracing it, saying, I had my part to play. I'm going to do something about it. And that's the most important message in this reading. You're doing something about it. The life experience in this renewal, it's just gorgeous. Ten of Fire, too much work, ask help from others. Life is out of balance. Life is out of balance because you're stressed out about this situation here and how to get it back on track. But you do that by, and I feel, very grounded, consistent communication between you and the other person. Pages do pertain to tiny messages just to get it started. And then you can eventually open up. It is a process of discovery for you, and it will take time. There's a lot of slow moving energy on the board Okay, so if it says about consistency, it says commitment, dedication, tiny, tiny, tiny steps to get to this Ace of Earth and Ace of Fire, eventually offering this person, you know, a very truthful and stable situation going forward. No more instability. Stress-related health concerns, yeah, you're just stressing yourself out thinking about it. It's almost like you're sitting there thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I know it's wrong. I know it's going to lead to negativity. It's going to lead to all these kind of icky reactions, but I still can't break free of it. Well, you can. You can do it. You can do it. Just changing your perspective. And look, the reason you don't want to leave this situation is because they are a dream to you. You don't want it to dissipate, but for the greater good of the relationship, you're going to have to, because you need to grow in order to come retrograde. We've got a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. How do you move through disappointment? How do you move through low vibrational ways of thinking, emotional depletion? How do you work through that? Well, you're doing that. The need to do research. You're actively looking at the situation through a very microscopic lens and understanding that it is you have a part to play in the demise of the relationship or the breakdown of communication. You're actively embracing it. You're looking at it fastidiously, and you are doing something about it, which is absolutely gorgeous. But you're not just saying that. Okay, some people can say, oh yeah, I'll do something about that. I have a negative reaction to some things, you know. I get a bit over emotional. I'll do something about it. And they never do. They never do. But because this, whoever I'm connecting with, this relationship is so, so, so important to them. So important. It is a dream relationship. They want to get it back on track. They will actively go through those steps. And it's almost like spiritual counselling. Perhaps they're going to counselling, but they're actively moving through that energy in order to get to this gorgeous, gorgeous life here, which is beautiful. Energetically, it's just gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There are counsellors, i.e. Psychologists that you can go to. A lot of people, though, if they are a little bit scared about saying, because with psychology and with counselling, okay, some people think it's a mindset. It is a mindset. Think that they will be labelled as defunct in some way, shape or form. And they will feel depleted about going to a counsellor or a psychologist, or, you know, getting help with their emotional and psychological processes. They think that they'll be branded as being broken for some reason. It's just rubbish, absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. And a lot of people do tend to lean more towards the spiritual side, or they'll seek psychic counselling, because it's not we don't brand it in that way. You shouldn't have to feel like that. It's through, you feel like some people feel like they're being judged if they go to a counsellor. Okay. And some people lean more towards spiritualism and psychic counselling in order to resolve issues. We do the same things as a normal counsellor. We just do them in a different way. I do. I do actually have an advisory service. It is free. I started it like everything else with Mystic Freyja. She started during lockdown to help people get through the pandemic, and I've still got people coming towards me now just asking for counselling, and not just for readings, personal readings, but it is just to touch base and say, how did you, or how would you move away, or how would you work through this energetically? How would you change a mindset? And I have people coming to me just asking for advice. How do I deal with this? You've got to remember, you have all the answers you would ever need inside yourself. You know intuitively what you need to do in order to break free from bonds that restrict you. Okay, as a counsellor, all we do is challenge you. We'll listen to the information that you give us, and then we will repeat it back to you and challenge you on that. And you kind of like, your mindset changes once it's a different person giving you back that information. Your mindset changes. It's an incredible thing. I just love it. I really do. So there is a free advisory service. If anybody is interested in that, I can try and direct you and get you to work through these energies here. In order to get the best out of your situation. See, it's all through looking through a different lens. Not through the lens of lack, but through the lens of love. You need to be grateful. A lot of it is down to ego. The ego comes from the mind, okay? So a lot of us revert back to these certain behaviors, and it's ego. It's just trying to, that the mind tells us to react in a certain way because we're going to get hurt. It's that fight or flight kind of situation. What you need to do is be able to, when you're presented with something that's depleting or is emotionally, it's potentially going to be emotionally depleting, you're going to have to accept it and then think of a way to either work through it or work around it, and you'll see the energy starts to change. The feelings that you have inside will change. Your energy will change. I know, I've been through, I used to process, and I will hold my hand up now, I used to in the past process my emotions in a very constrictive kind of way. Never ever a good thing. You're just creating vortexes of negative energy, pockets of energy that just drag you down. And they will stick, like, I always call them like little sticky buds on your auric field and on your chakras, and it just weighs you down after a while. You need to be able to shake them off. The only way you can do that is to acknowledge disappointment. Remember, the universe is all about yin and yang, okay? Positive and negative. You cannot just have positive. There always has to be cause and effect, isn't it? So it's how we look at situations. Okay, it can be emotionally depleting, but look at the positive. Acknowledge the negative, but remain focused on the positive, and that's how we work through it. That's how we attract abundance into our lives. The universe picks up on that. So remember, whatever you put out, you will receive. So if you put out negativity, you will receive negativity. If you put out positivity, you will receive positivity. It's that simple. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But when we're trying to put it into practice, into practical application and situations, it is difficult. It can be very difficult, but it can be achieved. It can be achieved. What a gorgeous, gorgeous reading. I'm not going to waffle on anymore, but they've told me to tell you that for some reason. So somebody out there who is a Piscean is having a little bit of energetic trouble seeing the world in a very, or interacting with somebody in a very low vibrational way, and he's taking it inordinately to heart. You don't need to. Look at the gorgeous energy you've got here, and look at where you've come from in order to get to here. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, that free advisory service, if you have a look in the description box, it's in there. Also, I am on Facebook and Instagram. So if you wanted to connect with me over on Facebook, just look for Mystic Freyja. We've got, just going to sign it off with some romance angels and angel answers. So your angel answers, you've got a yes here. How gorgeous is that? So feel free to come over and connect with me. You can message through there as well, and I am open for personal readings. We've got listen to your intuition. Yeah, you know what to do. I just think that you're just a little bit scared, or just didn't know how, or you don't know how to get through this way of thinking and feeling. We've got abundance, gorgeous, compromise. Yeah, you going retrograde. The compromise is you actually fessing up and kind of like understanding your part to play. We've got here meditation brings answers. Oh, sorry, ask your angels even. Let's just pull that down because you can't see it. Ask your angels. So seeking guidance. There you go. From friends, relatives, anybody that gives you good, grounded, solid advice. It could be advisory services, i.e. counselling, psychic counsellors, life coaches, in order to get the best out of your situations. We've got to take action here, so yeah, gorgeous. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please, Pisces, in relation to this reading? Okay, so we also have success. Yeah, look at that. And you're ready. Yeah, because you know you have all the tools in the box now to move forward. When you're presented with potentially depleting situations, you can look at them in a completely different way. Okay, let's have a look from your romance angels. So what else do we need to know for Pisces? Pisces. Yeah, if you do feel little bit scared about speaking to anybody, that's just drop me a line. Okay, or drop me an email. Religious factors. Yeah, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. Yes, it is, because I think that you are, this life experience card is you looking at it through the lens of love, which is spirituality in itself. This is what we all should do, but you know, we need to balance spirituality and practicality. You are becoming more enlightened, I feel. So yeah, it's going to be affected by your spiritual path, because you're becoming so much more you, I should say, more you, rather than being a slave to your psychological processes and emotions, because that's what we are. When we're ego, we're a slave to ego. That's all we are. It just binds us, doesn't serve us in any way. It just creates negativity and vortexes of negative pockets of energy. That's all it does. Just keeps us at bay, keeps us in a box. That's ego. Listen to your intuition. Let go of control issues. Allow a situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, we've got here abundance during that separation period. Like I said, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But look at that abundance, because you're growing. You're growing with that life experience card. It's just beautiful. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please? Yeah, we've got a compromise here. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You can come into unison with each other. You will be able to do that. But the compromise is you going on this inward journey and healing all those facets that no longer serve you. Ask your angels. We've got trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. So yeah, just trust in the process. Let go of that control issue. Let go of pushing things. Let go of trying to get the answers to things. Just let things unfold naturally. Take action. We've got, what was that? Codependency. It's literally the behaviour that you're exhibiting here in these cards. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. What was I saying about cycles? You need to clear it. Take action on it. Seek help. Seek guidance. Talk about it. The scariest thing is talking about it, because then it's a reality. That's why you're in High Priestess mode. You kind of like don't want to tell anybody about it. I don't want to tell anybody how I feel or think. You should. You should. Success. We've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, because you're not bound by ego or all negative emotional and psychological processes, you'll be able to enhance your life 1,000-fold. I am not joking. It is amazing. And just by changing your mindset, seriously. You're ready. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So anything that you did that's codependent, you're going to have to work through it. You will have the tools to do that though, because you're healing yourself and healing your mind. It's almost like you are just looking through a different lens. Make the effort. Great love is worth guided. It's worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You do see this person as the ultimate relationship. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Gorgeous. I've also got wedding, so I feel it does involve marriage at somewhat, or a very committed relationship that's just broken down. This situation involves marriage, or you want a commitment. With the Ace of Earth, you're giving them a solid commitment for the future. So it could in fact result in marriage. We've got you deserve love. You are lovable. Of course you are. Like I said, we need to accept everybody, warts and all. Warts and all. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Gorgeous. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please? Pisces in love. Pisces in love. What do we need to know? Pisces in love. Okay. And we also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, because it's renewal. And we've got children. Your love life is being affected by children. Could be that you're in, whoever I'm reading for is in a family situation that, you know, you are married to each other. We've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please? And we've also got flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Absolutely gorgeous. What a massive change from flirting to here, from here to flirting. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so I am going to sign it off with some Moonology cards for you. So what do we need to know for Pisces in relation to this reading, please? In relation to this reading, everybody's got really long readings today for some reason. We've got here, bring love into this situation. Yeah, of course. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, if you don't go through the steps that you're guided to take, which is actually you healing yourself. Okay, like I said, my door's always open. The energy is gaining momentum. We've got a win-win outcome is forecast. Your dreams need a practical plan. Have faith in your dreams. Getting back to this person. Anything else? Anything else for Pisces, please? Pisces in love. We also have hold your vision. Yeah. We also have here balance spirituality and practicality, and luck is on your side. How gorgeous is that? I'm just going to sign it off with some activation. Well, an activation card. These are sacred geometry activation cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. What do we need to know for Pisces, please? Pisces, in relation to this reading. In relation to this reading. Pisces, thank you. Oh, 2 cards. I don't think I've seen these before. Oh, look at that. Remembrance, and you've got change as well. God, these are gorgeous. Okay, so the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So looking at things, and they're telling you here, okay, remember what you had and grow. You're growing with it though, because you're growing, you're renewing this. Ooh, we've got change as well. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. That's gorgeous. Oh my god, I can't believe how elated I am. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Pisces. If it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. I am on Facebook. Free advisory service is still there. Personal readings, check the blurb in the description box. Everything's in there. Okay, I love you loads. Take care.